Hey, hey. I forgot to post somewhere again. Damn it. There we go. How's everybody doing? Let's turn that quite a bit down. Let me actually close that. And that. And I will come back to that. The Aura Alliance are currently in the middle of planning our Extra Life marathon for this year. No details yet. I will announce details once everything is finalized. But we are doing another Extra Life marathon this year. I believe I can at least say. Let me double check on something. Okay. It is going to be in December this year. It won't be in November. So it's going to be a kind of end of year thing, but we are doing an Extra Life marathon stream again this year. So I'm super looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am going to take one of the candies that I have stored away that are supposed to be saved for if I roll the right thing on the Wheel of Punishment. But I'll be completely honest with you guys. I've had a very long and frustrating day at work today. I probably spent about... There's a Quagfire in the chat. I think when I got home, I turned on my shower and then I just sat down in the shower for about 10-15 minutes. Just decompressing. Today was rough. Just in terms of work, and then something else that I'll bring up a little bit later. But work in and of itself was... I had a very long and frustrating day at work today. Nothing in particular that was bad. It was just overall just today was a rough day. There were a variety of conditions that made today not ideal. But I'm gonna help myself to one of my chocolate treats that I have set aside for the Wheel of Punishment because I deserve something nice. I deserve a treat. But anyway, today is day 3 of my birthday week celebrations. Just as a reminder that I do have a Wheel of Punishment that can be triggered by tier 1 subs, gift subs, and resubs, as well as $5 tips through Stream Elements or 500 bit cheers of 500 or more. Let me go ahead and actually get the wheel pulled up just so I can show it to y'all again. Here we go. So just as a refresher, burn bitch, I have to take a dab of hot sauce. Appease the owl, I have to do a Duolingo lesson. Career suicide, Jack gets to write a tweet. Suffer, I think, actually, I'm going to take this one off for right now. It might get put back. It was like I have to play 5 minutes of Jump King. I haven't verified that my Switch dock is working right now. Last I checked, it wasn't working properly. and I don't want to buy the game again for Steam. So I think that one's going to go away for now. If I find like an alternative to Jump King, then I will put it back. The cursed one will turn me into Sock Puppet Reach for 10 minutes. I'm feeling lucky is Bean Boozled. Say so mode, I cannot swear or make any lewd comments for 10 minutes. Mercy is the only good one on the wheel, and that is I get to help myself to one of my chocolate treats. Smash or Pass, I have to RNG a number of the Pokédex and Smash or Pass. Clang is I have to start a video in the background that is 1 hour of silence, randomly interrupted by the dropping metal pipe. And then if I am playing Minecraft, I have this one, which is the same thing, except it's 1 hour of silence, randomly interrupted by the creeper hissing noise. This one can only be spun, or this one can only be rolled while I am playing Minecraft. So if I'm not playing Minecraft and it gets spun on the wheel, then I will simply respin. But that's the refresher. I ended up drinking way too much caffeine today, and it caused me to basically eat next to nothing today. I basically had to force feed myself lunch because I knew that I needed sustenance, and even then I did not enjoy it at all. That's so much caffeine, because like with the thing of like, because like I don't drink caffeine, I basically use as like the substitute for alcohol to like kind of take the edge off. Which sounds stupid, but hear me out. I have an ADHD, and caffeine actually, like, no joke, caffeine does actually help restore the chemical balance of my brain to like help me focus better and shit. So like it actually does help. It might be a little bit of a placebo effect with it helping me like emotionally, but I think it might just be the thing like I'm consuming caffeine, I'm consuming a beverage that I enjoy, and so that might be, I don't know, like releasing serotonin or some shit. I don't know how that I don't know how brain chemistry works. I don't know how my own brain works. But yeah, and like I started off like just from the start, I was having a really rough day today, just mentally, because I'm still haven't fully processed that a very close family member is no longer with us. And I was feeling a lot of anger today over that. So like mentally I already was in a pretty bad place, and then just various other routine work related conditions kept popping up that on their own are annoying enough to deal with, but if I'm already in a bad mental state, then it just like it it's not good. And I try not to let shit like that get to me, but if I'm already in a bad mental state, then I get very impatient very quickly, and I can lose my cool pretty quickly. I didn't blow up. I was able to keep my cool outwardly, but inside, I was it was an absolute hurricane of emotions on the inside today. So, but what are we gonna do? So, but for right now, we're going to get back into Power Wash Simulator. Someone's yelling at me. I'll check that later. I don't need to worry about that. So we're almost done with this treehouse. I think I've been working on this for like over a few different streams now. Actually, oh wait, am I? No, okay, that's something else. Yoro's gone live. I don't know how long Yoro's going to be live. Otherwise, I might plan on rating her later on, but I know she just started. But I also don't know what she's planning tonight, considering the circumstances of what's going on over there. Okay, I gotta remind myself of the controls. Okay. I need the. I guess the short extension is fine. Oh shh! That's my controller. It scared me. Even that is still really loud, and I have that turned down so far. Okay, that should be fine. That's okay. If I need to turn down the game anymore, please let me know. I know Power Wash Simulator can be extremely loud. I'm glad I had the foresight to turn the volume down before starting up the game. So yeah, I was already having a bad day today mentally. I'm gonna turn that down even more. It's so loud. Hi.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
What's up?
You have a wood cutting thing in Minecraft in your base?
An axe?
No, the one that looks like a table saw.
I don't.
For shaving logs?
Oh, like for stripping logs?
Yeah.
Right click with an axe. Like
Yeah.
just right click the log with an axe.
Well,
No, no, you're fine. Nova Cadabra, ladies and gentlemen. My wonderful partner and one of my wonderful mods. Where was I? Oh yeah, so already having a bad day today mentally, and then work frustrations on top of that. Just kept mounting up, and then while I'm at work, there was an announcement made today that a small VTuber agency known as Shirayuri Production, or S-Pro for short, Shirayuri Pro, S-Pro, are unfortunately having to close their doors. Their CEO, it was either last week or 2 weeks ago, it was sometime recent, announced that he was having to step down due to health issues, which is like already I'm gonna say I do not fault him. Like health self-care come first and foremost every time in my book. And I gotta give props to Nyaru as well. She was the one that actually went on stream earlier this afternoon and made the announcements. And like I could tell, it's like I've seen Nyaru on stream on a good day. She is nothing if not just a ball of positivity and positive energy. I could immediately just tell by the tone of her voice as soon as her mic went hot that she was struggling to get the words out. But she got through it like a champ. Basically announcing that S-Pro, after considerable deliberation concerning Ancho's departure, the CEO, they made the very difficult decision for S-Pro to cease operations. The good news in this is that all of the talent will keep their personas, which, as they rightfully should. They were all independent streamers before S-Pro. And there's only like there's only like 5 of them. Like when I say small VTuber agency, I mean like very, very small. Like it was originally 6 members, and then one of them ended up leaving S-Pro on good terms. That was Phoebe. And then that just left Lavi, Kohana, Tatsu, Yoro, and Nyaru. So all of them are going to, like, they're going to keep their personas, their channels, all their platforms. That's all staying. That's not going away. Is I've been following them for... There's a Drowsy in chat. Because I've been following all of them now for well over a year at this point. I forget exactly how I found out about them. Oh, wait, actually, no, I remember. I found out about them because of Lane. Because Lane and Phoebe are really good friends. So I started following Phoebe and found out that she was part of this group called S-Pro. And so I looked into it and I was like, oh, like everyone from S-Pro, like these are all actually super awesome people. So I followed everyone in the agency. Started hanging out in their chats, joined their discords. Just started having fun. I got to it was actually Tatsu was the one that I did that did the Bring Me to Life karaoke cover with. I say karaoke because we each recorded our parts in one take. There was like no mixing involved. But we had fun with it. That was a very spur of the moment thing that ended up happening. Like that was not planned or coordinated whatsoever. It was just a thing that happened. But it was a lot of fun. I got to actually meet Tatsu, like actually one-on-one. I actually got to meet her, Nyaru, and Yoro all one-on-one when they held a meet and greet event. They held a virtual meet and greet that I was fortunate enough to be able to attend, and got to meet and speak with all of them, and they're all super nice. Like every single one of them. They're all chaotic in their own special way, but they're all just such incredible people. And I'm very, very grateful that I got the opportunity to discover them and follow them. So to see it end like this, obviously it stings, because I know that S Pro is something that meant a lot to all of them. So I'm hurting for them, but at the same time, I'm excited to see where they go next, what they do next from here. And just Ancho's departure to like that alone was a bit of had a bit of sting to it, just because I've interacted with Ancho, with their CEO, a few different times now, mainly just like reaching out to him on Discord, like just having a couple questions about something, or just like asking him to like if he could pass a message on to one of the talents for me. And Ancho is I think one of the nicest people in the industry I have ever met. Is super accommodating, was always happy to help me with whatever I needed, answer any of my questions, despite the fact that I did not work for him. I will admit that I wanted to. I really wanted to. There were whispers. At a point in time, there were whispers of the possibility of a Shirayuri Pro Gen 2 of sorts. Of them opening up applications for more talent to join. And I'll be honest, I was going to apply. That agency, that family, it seemed like it would be the perfect place for me, especially a channel of my size. That, and just like already knowing that I already got along very well with everyone in the agency, and not just unwelcome, like the staff were always super friendly, super accommodating, super helpful. And because of that, I knew that if I ever needed anything or I needed to ask a question, I could go to any of them, and it would get addressed. So one of the people that I reached out to about it was Ancho. I reached out to him on the side, like as soon as the whispers started getting a little bit louder of the possibility of new talent applications opening. I immediately reached out to him with some questions that I had, and he was super helpful, super informative, answered all my questions. But yeah, I was excited for the possibility of applying to a VTuber agency, because it would have been the perfect place for me to continue my growth as a streamer and a content creator. Because one, there's already the feather in the cap of joining an agency to begin with, but in doing so, it would have granted me access to so many more resources that I do not otherwise have as an independent streamer. So just the possibility of being able to have that had me pretty excited. Unfortunately, now that can't happen. At least not with S Pro. But I'm still gonna follow everyone. I'm still gonna hang out in their discords, because just because S Pro as a brand is no longer a thing doesn't mean that the talent are going away. They're not going anywhere. They're gonna keep doing their thing, and I will continue to support them because they are all of them just such incredible people. And they deserve the love and the support. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't still want to eventually work with some of them in some capacity. Obviously, I'm not gonna reach out to them right now because like that announcement literally just dropped today. So obviously, I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna give them their space, respect their privacy. But at some point I would like there are a few of them that I would love to reach out to and work with on a handful of different types of projects. Maybe some collab collab strings. We're gonna collaborate on this here string. I will fully admit, and okay, I am 100% blaming Tatsu for this. This is completely her fault. I think I might be growing an interest in Mahjong. So I think it could be a fun idea to reach out to Tatsu and invite her onto my stream to teach me how to play Mahjong. I think that could make for a very fun interaction, but we'll see. That probably won't be for a bit yet. That probably won't even happen until like next year or something like that. But it's something to keep in the back pocket as a possibility. I know I want to work with Yoro on some stuff. I want to work with Nyaru on some stuff too. I need to hang out with Lavi and Kohana more because both Lavi and Kohana were on hiatus when I first discovered S Pro. So I don't have as much interaction time with them as I do Nyaru, Tatsu, and Yoro. I've gotten to interact with them some. Just like in their chats. Not a whole lot. But every now and then. Pop in and say hello. Oh, I gotta get all the freaking underside of here too? Seriously? Okay, the roof trim is all one big piece. Yeah, that's the good thing too. Is like just because S Pro is going away doesn't mean that I've lost my opportunity to work with any of them, because they're still around. They're not like they're not going anywhere. The only thing that I have lost at this point was the potential opportunity to join an agency. And by join an agency, I mean join one that would allow me to continue to stream as me. Because as much as I enjoy HoloLive and as much as I enjoy watching streams from like HoloLive and Niji Sanji, little bit of Phase Connect and Idol Group or Idol Corp here and there as well. As much as I enjoy those types of streams, I don't want to join an agency that would force me to be anyone but me. Because I like being Reach. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before. But I like being Reach. And I've put a lot of work and effort, over 10 years of it, into my content. So I want to build off of what I've already established. The only other one that I could think of, Starly in the chat. The only other one that I could think of that would allow me to do that would be VShojo, and I'm never getting into VShojo. It's just not going to happen. I won't go over my theoretical reasons as to why here on stream, but I'm never getting into VShojo. Never gonna happen. Hey, Danny. But places like Niji Sanji and HoloLive, while could be beneficial for me on a personal level, really wouldn't do much for me professionally for like furthering my own brand and stuff like that, because I would be forced to take on a new persona if I joined any of the, if I joined basically any agency that that's like that. And I want to be me. I want to be Reach. And S Pro would have let me do that. But unfortunately, it was not meant to be. At least, not with S Pro. There might be other opportunities that pop up down the road that I can investigate. But for right now, basically just entering full-on independent creator mode. Just grinding away as an indie, which I already have been. So it's like literally nothing is changing. Literally nothing changes. That's the good news. Everything is staying the same as a result of this. I would have liked to have been able to apply and potentially join S Pro. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I definitely think I could have benefited from it, but sometimes things just aren't meant to be, and this is one of those times. There will be other opportunities for me, I'm sure. How's it going here? It's going. We went from starting... We picked back up on this level at 85% complete. We now got it to 95%, so I'd say it's coming along pretty well. We'll definitely have this job finished, and then we're going to start on whatever the other one is. I forget. It's like the haunted house or something. Getting cold just looking at that sweater. It was cold last week here, but it warmed up again this week, and I'm just like, why? Why do you hate me? Go back to being cold. I like the cold. Let me be cold. We just got new work hoodies and shit, too. They're super comfy. Not me playing this game so much. You've already beat the story and most of the bonus content. To be fair, how long has this game been out? So you've had plenty of time to do it. Also, before you say anything, I'm giving you an out and I'm giving you an out so you can deny that you've been binging it. Take it. Take your out. I'm giving it to you for free. Honestly, the reason I haven't made as much... The only reason I haven't made more progress in this game than I already have is because I really only play this game on stream. No. No, I didn't say give it to you straight. I'm giving you an out so you can deny that you've been binging it. And I'm giving it to you for free. I'm giving you a free out. I don't know what the hell you heard. But it certainly wasn't anything about being straight. Ugh. Oh, just the thought of that. Being straight in this economy? Your speakers are quiet? Nah, it sounds like a you problem. Stream is on the TV. I see. Okay, fine. You want to be like that. How do I get to the damn store again? To, like, buy shit. I forget. Shop. There we go. Please are quiet, sleeping Booze and Luna next to you. Aw. Give Luna some kisses for me. There we go. I will say at some point next week too, I'm gonna start work properly on the next cover, which will probably be the last cover for the year. I'm gonna start work on "Let You Down" from Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I'm looking forward to that one. It's such a good song. I did find like a really good, like I found like a beautiful acoustic rendition of it that someone did. They just did like an acoustic instrumental cover of it. I think I'm gonna reach out to that person on YouTube and ask if I can use their cover as the backing track for mine. If I can put my vocals over it. If not, I can just pull the. If they say no or if they don't get back, I can always just use the official instrumental. That's fine. That is a-okay by me. Okay, let's see. Actually, I might pull it up later and give y'all a preview of it. And then when they inevitably tell me no, I can't use it, I can show I can come back and say, this is what they took away from you. Never let them forget what they took from you. Nah, it should be fine. There was one actually. There's another song that I wanted to cover that I found a custom instrumental for that I reached out to about and never heard back. I might reach out. I might poke them in the YouTube comments because what I did was I found their email on their YouTube and I sent them an email. I might need to just see if I could actually just post in the YouTube comments if that would be enough for them, if they'd be more likely to see that. Because honestly, they probably saw my email and thought it was spam. Which, I mean, fair. At the same time, it's like, ugh, I want to, I want to use your music. I want to use your song. Please respond. I won't say what that one is for yet. I will say it is another song that is very difficult for me to get through without crying. It is a very emotional song. Especially given specific context. What am I missing on these eaves? There we go. Got him. Window frames, roof trim, lower house walls, upper house walls. Upper deck railing, upper deck rim joists. Vertical house trims. Oh. Okay, there we go. Vertical house trims are done. Pokemon Spawn is incoming. For those playing the PCG. That is a Carablast. It is a C-tier bug type. It is a mono type for those that need it for the weekly quest. Net Ball is most effective. If you don't have one of those, then a Great or Ultra Ball. Best of luck on the catches. I am so glad there is no fall damage in this game. Congrats on the catch. There we go. That's that done. Have a good night, Danny. Rest well. Oh my god, buttons. There we go. Upper deck railing. Upper deck rim joists still need to be cleaned. Okay, where's the last one? Is my internet being stinky? Stream still online? There we go. Yeah. So many damn buttons. Lower house walls. There's a lower house wall that hasn't been done yet. Oh, okay. Wrong one every time. Window frames. Those are good. Ah! There we go. That doesn't help. I know I don't take fall damage. That doesn't mean that my heart doesn't drop every time I accidentally fall. Oh, that is the wrong one. No. I want you. No, I don't. I want you, and I want you. One more window frame. This one. Got it. Roof trims. Okay, one more roof trim. This one. What's dirty on it? Oh, there we go. And one upper house wall. Ah, I see. Hey, we're done. We did it. Okay. Yay. Oh, the temple. That's the next one. Something tells me this is going to be a pain in the butt. Let's give it a shot. Well, at least get it started. We're probably not going to finish it tonight. I'm probably actually not going to go much longer because I am exhausted from today. Okay. Pedestal. Let's at least get like the base of the temple cleaned up. Shit. Okay. Oh, thank you for the 11 months with Twitch Prime. And that is going to be... Oh, God, that's a wheel spin. Okay. Hold on. Hi, Opal. How are you? All right, let's see what we get this time. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, I'm setting a timer. 10 minutes. I am not allowed to swear or say anything lewd. Starting now. There's a wishy-washy in the chat. That is a C-tier water type. It is a mono type if you need it for the weekly quest. Netball or featherball is most effective. So, all right, starting now. 10 minutes. No swearing or lewd comments. If I mess up, chat, you have the power to call me out, and I have to restart the timer. Best of luck on the catches. Oh, excuse me. Got like the hiccups or something. There we go. Not even if my favorite mods flirt with me. Not even if my favorite mods flirt with me. Keep in mind, I can flirt back, but it's going to be up to chat's discretion if what I say can be constituted as a lewd comment or not. So. Congrats on the wishy-washy catch. Why did you have... Actually, no, never mind. Don't answer that. I think I already know. Oh no, you revealed my first name that is already common knowledge amongst my community. How will I ever recover? I don't give a shit. Oh god! No! Restarting at 10 minutes. No, I just said it restarts the timer. In my defense, I've been having a super chill stream. I got basically all of my frustrations out earlier today at work, so... And I spent the first few minutes when I got home just decompressing, so... I'm not gonna swear. It's fine. I'm gonna play Power Wash Simulator and be chill. Apparently not. not going to swear again. We'll see. Oh my god, I can't even be mad at you for that because I just 100% did that to myself. You didn't set me up or anything. No one but myself to blame. Something, the game was rigged from the start. I don't know, I never played New Vegas. There we go. I do not like you right now. I do not like you right now. I am currently harboring very strong negative emotions towards your general direction. It's a love-hate relationship. Thank you for the stretch. I'll go ahead and make good on that. And the hydrate. I need to refill my water. I will do it after the timer expires. No cheat. So I'm not cheating. Okay, that's done. I will go ahead and get the stretch in though. Okay. Hello? Are we back? Are we good? Stream back? I started dropping frames out of nowhere. That was weird. Can you hear me? Hello? Am I still live? I appear to be back? Okay, thank you. Yeah, just OBS. It was never gone? Okay. OBS just started telling me randomly, it's like, hey, you're dropping frames. I was like, that's weird. I shouldn't be. My internet's fine. And my PC is not doing anything that it's not supposed to be doing right now. Also, I see the two of you conspiring in there. I see you. Looking warm and cozy tonight. Thank you, Nathan. How are you? This is the new... This is going to be the new outfit for probably for the rest of the season, I think. Something nice and comfy and cozy. Unless something else comes along, if circumstances deem otherwise. and game crash Zessage. Please don't manifest that. Please don't manifest. I need one thing to go right for me today, okay? Please. Doing okay-ish. Just finished Spider-Man 2 and you have thoughts? Oh, and an anonymous gift. Oh, it didn't pop the alert. Damn it. I need to fix... Does that count? Please tell me that doesn't count. Why? I had 3 minutes left. Resetting it. 10 minutes. You're actually gonna try and raid me, but the channel wouldn't let me. It might be because of how I have my settings for who can raid me. I've had to tighten up security because I got hate raided recently. So I've had to tighten up security. So I apologize for that. If that might have been my fault why you weren't able to. But I appreciate you thinking about me for that. Thank you. All right. But that is a wheel spin. Alrighty, here we go. This requires a little bit of setup. Hold on. Nathan, I hope you enjoyed looking at the outfit because it's going away for a bit. It's back. This experiment stream from your console, but the Twitch app gave you the option to raid channels. So I wanted to see if the 2 viewers I had would come over with me. Ah. Let me get my game pulled back up. So with the timing of this, once the timer finally expires for me not cursing or saying or making lewd comments, once that timer finally expires, I will add an additional 2 minutes because this started at approximately the 8-minute mark for the first one. So it will not. No. They are separate timers. The only thing that would reset the sock puppet timer is if I get another wheel spin and it lands on sock puppet reach again, then it would extend the timer an additional 10 minutes. So even then, not a reset. It would finish out the initial 10 minutes and then add an additional 10. is how I've determined that this works. Because it's my stream and it's my wheel, my rules. But anyway, thank you to the anonymous gifter for gifting a tier 1 sub to Nathan. Very kind of you. Thank you. There is a Pokemon on the way. For those playing the Pokemon community game, it is a Magby. It is a C tier fire type. That is a monotype for the weekly quest. Nest Ball is most effective. If you do not have one, use whatever the best ball is that you have. And best of luck. Alrighty, there is the Brazier is done. How about the pedestal is done? Okay. And we're already 20% done with this job. These are looking pretty nice. I think that one's going to work better for this one. I forget sometimes just how powerful this particular attachment is. It's actually very effective with cleaning certain materials if I don't want to use the specialized cleaning fluid. Like the oscillating attachment, it does work. Okay, that's all done. Okay, the front of the temple is coming along nice. Rotate, please. Thank you. Hop up here. By the way, I will... I'm tempted to ask y'all to help me make a judgment call, but at the same time, I don't trust any of you. I want to say, since I see y'all talking about redemptions in there, and I don't necessarily know if this is what y'all are going for, but I want to say that if say-so mode is active and someone redeems the ARA, I want to say that does not count as something lewd, because that particular phrase is not inherently lewd, I would argue. So if say-so mode is active and someone redeems the ARA, then I don't think that counts as a reset. It doesn't count. It doesn't. So you're saying if I have say-so mode active, someone could just redeem ARA to force me to reset the timer? Why do y'all do this to me? When the Japanese say it, they're saying "oh my," but yeah, not like in the George Takei context of saying "oh my." Would they be? Exactly in that really? Okay, fine. I guess it does count. Whatever. Thank fucking Christ I can curse again. Okay, that 10 minutes is up, so let me extend it by an additional 2 for Sock Puppet Reach. Ah. That was actually a lot harder than I thought it would be, not cursing for 10 minutes. I forgot how much or how casually I swear just in my day-to-day vocabulary. Oh my god. It's really hard when I have to consciously not think about it. It really is. It really is. Like, the only times that I can consciously think about not swearing and be successful is if I'm in a professional setting for, like, work or something like that. I can, like, if I'm talking with, like, supervisors or with any higher-ups from the company, then I can absolutely keep it clean. But, like, if I'm talking with coworkers, if I'm talking, like, with other, with just, like, my coworkers just out in the field, oh, I'll swear left and right if I'm feeling frustrated enough. I typically try to keep it clean, keep it professional, but every now and then I'll just turn the filters off and just be like, yo, like, what the fuck? That was honestly me today with the day that I had at work. Was, oh my god, it was, today was rough, man. It was not fun. But I lived. Alright, and that is that 10-minute timer exhausted. Which means I am back. Okay. Whew. I will say, as fun as the punishment wheel is, I'm glad I only do this once a year. Though I may be sincerely regretting having it active for a whole week instead of just the one day like I did last year. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Oh, that's right. For your entertainment. Because I love you. I love you guys. And yes, I will suffer for your enjoyment. Just wait until Saturday. I don't want to wait until Saturday. I'm going to get bullied so hard this weekend. 24 hours of streaming between 2 days, between Saturday and Sunday alone. 12 hours each, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I'm going to get bullied so hard this weekend. I just know it. I already know. Let's just keep focusing on the ground level here. Let's see. I can. Okay. Yeah, we're probably not going to get this one done today. Probably only going to go for another 30 minutes or so tonight. Because I am exhausted from today and I do have work again in the morning, so... But as it's being revealed, I'm actually really liking the design of this temple. I wonder how difficult this would be to recreate IRL. Hi, Goober. How's it going? Just enjoying the chill vibe. It's good aftercare after finishing Spider-Man 2. Well, I'm glad I can be here to provide it. And my chat's bullying me. They're making me play fair, and I don't like it. Don't lump you in with the rest of your chat. You are part of chat. You are here. You are chat. Let's see. What am I missing? There we go. Okay. Can we finish getting this knocked? There we go. There we go. Get some of these knocked out pretty quick. Like you don't have $5, you'd make me spin. I know you would, and I would expect nothing less of you, Zessage. Okay, the buttress. Okay, wait, is this all? That's all one thing. Okay. That goes, I'm guessing, all the way up. By the looks of it, yes. Okay. Let me swap out for the long extension so I can get up there. At some point, I'm gonna save up to get like the really good gear for this game. I know I don't have like what I have is it's good, but it's nowhere near like the best stuff you can get in this game. But again, a lot of that is just because I haven't played it a whole lot, so I haven't had time to save up the money or stars to unlock everything yet. There's a Pokemon spawn incoming. Get ready. We've been getting a lot of event mons tonight. And it is an Apom. That is a C-tier normal type. It is a mono type. If you need it for the weekly quest, or I'm sorry, not event mons, weekly quest mons. Sorry. I meant to say weekly quest. We've been getting a lot of the weekly quest mons. But best of luck on the catches, everyone. Listen, everything just kind of blurs together after a while. Okay, what is left on this buttress that I haven't cleaned yet? I thought I... Interesting. I guess that is a... I'm going to regret saying this, but that's a future reach problem. Congrats on the Apom catch. Nice, nice. Ugh. Okay, I'm getting a little too scatterbrained. Let's just focus on what's in front of us. Starting to let my ADHD take over, which is not always necessarily a good thing. Ding. We're already almost halfway done. I know the up there parts are going to be a lot more difficult. A little bit harder to get to. We will make do. That wall goes all the way up. Oh shoot, I just remembered. I never made good on that hydrate redeem and my water is empty. Let me go refill my water real quick because I do need to drink water. I will be right back. Y'all hang tight. I'm back. Water has been consumed. Okay. Stay here. Oh, by the way, Anne, while you're here, what is the plan for tomorrow? I'm assuming it's SAR? You don't know. No, I don't. And there's considering what's happened, I think there's a good reason why you shouldn't be in charge of planning. But we'll get to that tomorrow. We'll worry about that tomorrow. I'll yell at you for that properly when we're in voice together. Sorry, likely. All right, cool deal. For those that want to know what we're talking about, I will be live with Ann and Acer right here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central. You can tune in to find out. I won't spoil anything here. Oh, really? Nothing happened? Nothing happened, eh? Need press a big ol' X to doubt there, Anne. You can't gaslight your way out of this one. Is it just because there's so many intricacies in the buttress, that's why it's not counting as properly cleaned? Maybe? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait. No? I don't know. Because this buttress should be clean. Oh, that's... Oh, shoot. That is cool. Hold on. Let's see. Oh my god. If you start using, like just, like, the single stream and then let going and then quickly switch to the oscillating one, the cloud spins around as it dissipates. That's cool. I don't think that was an intended feature, but that was still pretty cool to see. Da-da-da. Okay, I think I might need to start using the scaffolding to get to some of these hard to reach spots. Hour 49. Cool. Those higher up windows are going to be particularly tricky just because there's... Well, actually, maybe not. Okay, I got the decor. Okay, never mind. Okay, inside the window frame absolutely is going to be tricky. But... Okay. I might need to call it here pretty soon. I think I feel myself starting to fade. Need to try to get some semblance of sleep because we're starting to get into our busy period at work. So my days are getting a lot longer than they are at the start of the month. The start of the month is awesome because I can literally have like at most like a 3-hour day. At most. I was literally, because it got real cold here last week. I went out to work, finished my jobs, and was home before the temperatures were even above freezing. So that was actually super nice. I loved it. I loved that. I love being in the cold. I hate working in the heat. Today was a lot warmer. Wasn't too happy with that. That was just another thing adding on to the stress of the day. Was it was a lot warmer than I wanted it to be. So today was just one bad thing after another that just kind of all compacted and piled onto each other. But the day is over. I survived. I lived. There's like a meme I saw or something on Twitter. It's the horrors persist, but so do I. Hi, New Ivan. Yeah, days like that, they happen. They suck when they happen, but they are a part of life. And the important thing to remember is that they are temporary. That eventually the day will end and a new one will start tomorrow. There is a Pokemon spawn incoming for those who are playing the Pokemon community game, so get ready. It is a Puccina. That is a C tier. It is a monotype for the weekly quest. Night Ball is most effective if you have one. If not, then throw whatever the best ball is you have. And best of luck on the catches, everyone. I do appreciate everyone swinging on by tonight. From the chatters to the lurkers, we appreciate everybody here. I think everything left on this window frame is stuff that I can't get without a ladder or a scaffolding. Unfortunately. I got that somehow. Okay. That's a thing, apparently. Oh, thank you, Dragonstar! Thank you. We're having a good time celebrating. My chat's bullying me by making me spin a punishment wheel. We're having a good time. Oh, you're familiar with this level, Ivan. Okay. I will say, we're probably not going to finish this level tonight. I'm probably going to end up calling it here pretty soon. Just because, as I know I sound like a broken record, but as I mentioned, I've had a hell of a day today, and I am very tired, and I do have work tomorrow. So... I am exhausted, but I'm glad I was at least able to do this for a little bit. Kind of unwind and relax. This is actually... I did not plan this to be the case when I made my schedule for this week, but this is therapy that I very much needed after today. So I'm glad it worked out that I ended up playing this game today. The game is full of fun, awful nooks and crannies, so it'll take more than a minute to get. I'm kind of finding that out with these buttresses already. So this is definitely one of the most intricate structures I've seen in this game to date. So... it's gonna take some time, and that's fine. It's time that we're not gonna have tonight, but some sleep will help. Yes, indeed. I'm also looking forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow is BBG Thursday, so we'll be playing games with Anne and Acer again. And I believe a fourth. I believe we have a fourth joining us. I don't know if Anne is still here to confirm if our fourth is going to be there or not. Pretty sure. Cool deal. You'll check it there in the morning? Awesome. Yeah, I don't want to say who it is, just in case, just so I'm not making any false promises. But we should have a fourth person joining us tomorrow night. That I'm very excited about. It is someone that I have not collabed with before, so I'm very excited for that. To stream with this person. Okay, I think I've just about done everything that I can without breaking out the ladders or the scaffolding. I think I've hit just about everything that I can. Well, not quite. Can get that up there at least. Yeah. Hippity hoppity. Okay. A little bit more up there. I might be able to finish off this eave right here. Possibly. Nope, it's up at the top. Well, I made decent progress. 60% done. That's after finishing the tree house tonight, too. Which, to be fair, was at 85% when we picked it back up this stream, but still, it's... That was annoying in its own right. Plenty of its own little quirks and intricacies. Treehouse was difficult. Yeah, the treehouse was really just big. Luckily, they have the... I'm just really glad they have like the menu tool here to click on and like highlight certain certain areas. Like it'll highlight them for you that you haven't cleaned yet. Make them easier to find. There have been a few maps I've had to rely on that to find. It's like, okay, what the hell have I not cleaned yet? I wasn't even trying to clean that, but I'll take the ding. Okay. Yeah, it's that tool is a lifesaver. Especially like when you have to clean like the vehicles, like any kind of like I know the motorbike was one. Because like it had like all the little parts like inside of the bike that you couldn't necessarily spot right away from the naked eye. So it's like you're looking for this one particular part. And I was like, where the hell is this part? Oh, it's inside of the like the structure or the body of the bike itself. Where you can like you can get to it, but you wouldn't know where it was. Like you'd never be able to spot it unless it was highlighted. Use the oscillating attachment to finish this off. Best I can. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm not going to fully finish that. Oh, wait. Hold on. Parkour? Hardcore parkour? Hardcore parkour. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I'm good. Hardcore parkour. Let's go. Change the attachment while I'm up here, working in close range. That roof is done. Who needs a ladder or scaffolding when you got hashtag mad skills? Oh no! I deserve that. Oh, and apparently I didn't finish cleaning that. Oops. There we go. 64% complete. Mad skills. Roof is almost clean. Have a good night, Ivan. Thank you for swinging by. Always a pleasure to see you. There we go. Let's get this ledge finished. It's the best we can. There we go. Ledge is done. Cool, cool. There's that. We can probably, yeah, let's finish off this wall. There is another Pokemon spawn incoming. Y'all be ready. It is a Lillipup. That is a C tier normal type. Nest Ball is most effective. If you don't have a Nest Ball, you can use whatever you got. That is a weekly quest Pokemon. Also, I wonder if I can finally do this now. Hold on. Let me give shit away, damn it. Quit being a bully and let me give stuff away. Yeah. Even PCG has it out for me tonight. Fine, I'll use the scaffolding. Cool. I just wanted to get it to 69. Hold on. Shoot. No, that's not what I wanted. No. Okay. There you go. 69%. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Because I am exhausted. All right, let me see who is live that we can raid into. Yoro is not live anymore. I didn't think she would be. It was just, I think she just went live to address the announcement, and then that was it. You know who is still live though? That would be the Odd Squad clan. Our Aura Alliance teammates. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, why did I close the tab? Hold on. Mute tab. Not close tab, please. Ending on 69%. Yep. Actually, shoot, they might be wrapping up. They look like they're about to wrap up. Who can we go see? Who can we go see? You know what? We could go read let's go raid Junk. I haven't raided Junk before. He's a pretty cool dude. admittedly, the most of what I've seen about Junk has been from his visits to the Weary 101, Takahata's stream. But he's a super cool guy. So let's head over there. Let's go say hello. You can copy and paste Raid 1 if you are not subbed to this channel. You can copy and paste Raid 2 if you are. So go ahead and copy and paste those messages. And we will go and say hello to Junk. He is currently playing Dragon Ball Heroes. So that should be pretty exciting. But I will be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank God we're back in Standard. Standard Time Zone, the best time zone. Don't at me. But I'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central with Anne and Acer and potentially a fourth. Sounds like Super Animal Royale is going to be what's on the docket. But for right now, I'm going to go sleep. So y'all take care. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. I love you all. Mwah.